Morning, guys. Hey, it's Len from Mercury Man Garage and Outdoors. Well, we're outdoors this morning because look at this. Blue sky all around. It's about 35 degrees out, sunny. It's going to get up into the 40s, close to 50 today. So we're going to be outdoors. But first, I'm going to go indoors and we're going to discuss some things coming up on the channel and get up to date on some stuff in there. All right, guys, well, let's just step in here for a second and we're going to talk about some things in the garage here that I'm kind of wrapping up for the winter in hopes of continuing on doing some more this summer, and namely the car. I know it's been a while since I've done anything on the car. You know, the name of the channel is Mercury Man, and this is my Mercury, and it's been on the back burner for a while because of my bundle firewood operation, which I'm trying to get up and going. But we're going to get back on the car soon. I have some plans for this that I'm going to try, and it involves paint. We're going a different direction than what we've been doing. We're going to try something new, and hopefully that works out. But more to come on that. But as far as the bundle firewood operation, the indoor portion of it, I guess you'd say, the bundling, as I have 30 bundles over there. Those aren't spoken for yet, but I'm hopeful that the guy that gets 30 bundles is going to give me a call sometime soon. But after that, this is all I got. That's all my seasoned bundle wood that I have left. Got 2 bundles of cherry right there. I'm kind of saving that for people that want it for cooking wood. And the rest of this is all oak. That's pretty much it. And some of it's kind of sketchy. A lot of it is shorter sizes. I mean, it's nice wood, but they're not quite 16 inches. So I'm kind of adding those to my bundles with some longer wood. So the bundles aren't the greatest looking. The sizes are kind of mismatched, but this is all I got. So I got to work with what I got. And of course, I still have the truck that I'm still working on. I still have a bumper replacement I got to do. I'm kind of waiting for warmer weather to do that. I have the usual garage shuffle, I guess you'd call it, the pole barn shuffle, where I got to get my winter stuff put away and my summer stuff out, more accessible, I guess you'd say. And that's always a process. And then in doing that, I clean the garage out a little bit too. It's got residue, bark, and wood chips all over the place. So that's something else we're going to be doing on the channel, is showing a little of that and what I do. And we got the workbench top I got to do yet. I'm going to do a hardwood top of some sort for the workbench. I got this door I got to put away. There's just a lot of stuff I got to clean up in here. And we'll show a little of that. I know that's probably kind of boring to some, but I'm going to get going in that soon. But let's get back outdoors because I got some wood I got to cut up. All right, guys, well, this is what I got. I got a nice pile of different size oak out here. Decent logs I got from a tree service. Like I said, it's all oak. I'm not sure about this one here though. And I don't even know if I'm gonna cut that one up because it looks like it's got a nice vine of poison ivy on there. So we're gonna probably set that one off to the side. Kind of see it right there. I think that's what that is, poison ivy, and poison ivy doesn't like me. So we're going to put that one off to the side for now and just deal with the rest of them. The rest of them all look nice and clean. We're going to put the 261 to work. Got a couple extra chains now for that. So, and I got my version here of the Gramps stick, which I'm going to be getting one of those. It's called the Gramps stick. If you guys watch Willie's Firewood on YouTube, Russ Willie, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think it's his grandfather. He calls him Gramps. So I'm assuming it's his grandpa. And he has a stick that he uses that's 16 inches, and he just goes to town with his measurements using that stick only. And the guy's amazing. So I recommend checking out Willie's Firewood channel. Give him a look and give Russ's team a look. He's really impressive with the operation that he has with his firewood business. It's really fun to watch, especially as 78-year-old grandfather. The guy's a beast. He is something else. But anyway, let's get going on this wood. Okay, well, there we go. We got the first one cut up. And I think that is the biggest one. I'm guessing that's probably maybe 24 inches. And that 261 goes right through it nice. And I don't even have the new chain on yet. It's still the old chain. Sharpened it up real good. And it works great. Love that saw. I would say if you're only going to own one saw, that would be the one. A 261C, I like the C. It's the electronic. It's not an electronic ignition, but it's kind of an electronic carburetor. There's no tuning on it. So starts up great, runs great, and it cuts really good. So let's get these out of the way. I'm just gonna push them over there for now so we can access these other ones. But like I said, that's the biggest logs that I had was the ones I just cut up. I think I'm gonna put the grapple on though, on the tractor. Take the bucket off, put the grapple on. That way I can pick these out of here one by one as I need them. Maybe I can even cut a few right on the grapple and go from there. Definitely gonna wanna get this one off of here, set off to the side, and I'll probably just burn that one because there's poison ivy on there and I don't want that. There we go. I think that's all I needed to do with the grapple is get that one out of there. The rest I think I can cut Willie style, Willie and Gramps style, and use the Gramps stick. You can just kind of cut them as they sit, throw them off to the side, and then we'll get to splitting them after that. All right, well, the camera tipped over about halfway through this log. I wanted to show my process of using the Gramps stick, and I think you guys kind of got the idea of what that's all about. But let's check my measurements to see how well I did. Now, I did them at 16 inches. I got that little mark on the stick at 16 and a half inches, just so I could give myself a little wiggle room. So let's see how I did. First one here is right at 16. This one's a little over 16, no biggie. This one, kind of crooked. It's got a little bend in the log here, but it's a little less than 16. This one's a little more than 16. This one's 16 and a half. 16 and a half. And this one, I'm getting a little bigger as I go, 16 3/4. All acceptable in my book. I like to keep them between 15 and 17 inches. Somewhere in that range is fine with me. So I gotta flip the log over now and finish it up. Yeah, now here's where I could use a helper. This is where Gramps would come in handy. He could do the cutting and I could do the piling, kind of like Russ does. That's what makes it difficult for a one-man operation, but I'm definitely a lot smaller than Russ, and he needs a lot of help. So They get the job done with 3 or 4 guys, that's for sure. And little Rich, he helps too. But I'm going to clean up what I got so far, and then I'm going to start positioning some of these bigger ones that are kind of crooked. I might just pick them up on the grapple, cut them off, cut the ends off, square them up, and then just drop them. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little break here. Getting a nice stack of wood cut up here. Just thought I'd take a little minute here to see how I'm doing with my cuts using my Gramps stick, my own version of the Gramps stick, which I don't care for. I like the ones they have better. And like I said, I'm going to get one of those round ones because the square version like this, it's just not comfortable in your hand. And I'm always hitting the brake. So it's hindering that, and it's just not natural in your hand being square like that. So eventually I am going to get one of those Gramps sticks, but I'd like to talk to Russ about getting a special version for me, for, you know, Mercury Man. Well, let's check these measurements quick a second here and see how I'm doing. Well, that one shows 17, but this end is not the straightest. See, it's 16 over here, 17 over here. I'm cool with that. This is 16 and a half. Let me put this right side up for you. That one's a little over 16. That's good. A little over 16, good. Over, right on 16. And these I know are going to be a little shorter because of how I ended up. I did them 14 inches. Rather than waste a nice chunk of wood, I just did them at 14 inches, and I'm going to use those in my bundles. So that's that. All right, guys. Well, I got a lot done today. I ran out of gas. My chain's getting dull. And as you can see, it also needs to be tightened. It's about to fall off. But I got a lot cut up. And that 261 does a great job. The Gramps stick, at least my version of it, doesn't do so great. I'm gonna have to get one of Willie's. And I forgot to mention, Derek from Derek's Stuff, he has a YouTube channel too. He's actually making these sticks, I believe. And Russ Willie from Willie's Firewood is selling them on his YouTube channel and various other ways. So if you're looking for a Gramps stick, reach out to Willie's Firewood, check out his YouTube channel, and he has an email address. You can contact him if you want one of these Gramps sticks. But Derek's Stuff, he's involved in this also, so give him a look, check out his channel, and you know, you can get more information from the two of them if you want a Gramps stick. But I'm definitely going to look into one. The one I made is okay, but it needs to be round. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. All right, guys. Well, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit, and I'm trying to take cover here beside my wood pile so you don't get so much wind noise. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. I got a lot done. That 261 does a great job. The Gramps stick, not so great. Going to need to get one from Russ. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Do subscribe, give me a like, and leave a comment. All right, guys, have a good one.